Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel. Tis I, one only Archer with Archer Astrology. Hello. Cancer, it's time to do your love energy check-in for September of 2023 for you and the one on your mind when you clicked on this reading and decided to hang out with me for a little bit, which I do totally love and appreciate. And if you would love that like on this video and subscribe, set the bell to all notifications. I do go live every Monday nights at 8 p.m. for an all signs, you versus them, plus a card for each sign. And also feel free to check out my community post for information and details, and as well as all my playlists for some healing music with some bass covers. And also all your pick a card readings are there in a playlist, as well as all your monthlies completely and neatly organized for you. Thanks for being a part of the family, Cancer. I appreciate you. And check me out on Instagram and TikTok at Archer Astrology. I'm kind of like everywhere, okay? Be a part of the familia, and I appreciate it. All right, Cancer, for September 2023, we're going to use the Grand Theft Auto deck to take a look at the base cards, doing a nice little 10-card spread, and then use the Crow deck over here for your clarifiers, which I have pre-shuffled and is ready to go with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Secrets are definitely going to be revealed. That's literally like what that deck is here for. It's my clarifiers deck. It's the one we go Snoop Dogg with, all right? So I see a lot of cool energy coming for you here, but you might be feeling it at the moment. So we're going to find out, you and the one on your mind. Take a look at both you guys, and we are open to the messages we're about to receive, so long as they are for Cancer's highest and greatest good only, por favor. All right, we're connected, and you're connected, Cancer. Let's do it. 2 shuffles for Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? September of 2023. The one on their mind. Here we go, Cancer. 2 more shuffles, okay? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazing Cancerians. All right, Cancer, let's do it. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups, your energy. The final outcome is an unconditional love, and it should even be another Cancer, or someone was exhibiting some 4th house Cancer, or you may be even seeing a therapist. But the outcome is unconditional love, man. You guys love each other right out the gate. With the 10 of Cups, need I say more? 10 could even be a number or something that's significant to you, and the 9 of Cups is freaking underneath that. Cancer. Cancer, your outcome is like all straight up happy. Dreamy energy. With somebody that used to make you an option, something coming to light on this one. Dude, there's a lot of cup energy here. All right, let's go. 9 cards, okay? All right, Cancer. Your present position, right now, what's going on? The freaking Star. Aquarius energy. And this is my September take a drink card right here. This card has been doing all kinds of crazy things from the end of your season until now. Right here, this shows a guiding light. Your present position is actually feeling a lot better than you think. You might be feeling very stuck about a situation with someone that you saw as your end-all be-all, but Spirit is here to help you. And with Mercury retrograding in Virgo and the Sun in Virgo, there's a lot of energy to internally reflect on what we want and what desire. So it could even put you at a point, it's going to make like any Mercury Virgo placements like that, like it's just putting you into a spotlight performer energy here and feeling like the star. Even if you're not, you're reconnecting to an energy that you felt you had to disconnect from a long time ago and wanted to communicate that out with the 4 of Pentacles. Your immediate influence is very kind of stuck, guarded, not wanting to let go of something at the last moment that you had there. And you'll be at that point where you might even be reminiscing about old memories that make you feel good, and then even some older triggers that make you feel bad, and like learning how to communicate yourself out better to others, because this energy is affecting your 3rd house right now. Gemini and Virgo, magician energy is really dominant. So you might even be feeling very much like the hurt starts to overtake the good feelings. You're having more bad memories from the past than the good memories at the moment, and it's got you feeling kind of standoff and guarded. But you're learning how to communicate with Spirit to achieve something on this. Now with that, your goal or destiny is a seer. Maybe your intuitions might be leveling up, and I'm seeing a Cancer even maybe dreaming a little bit more as you go through this, or almost experiencing a oh-hum moment, or like it's like an ego death that you're experiencing or going through, Cancer, that has you kind of hurting on this one. And Spirit's asking for your strength to get through this and to guide you into it here. Cancer, you're thinking back a lot about a lot of everything about them, like the good times, the bad times, and like wow, you miss them dearly too with this one. With that Star, you saw them as an end-all be-all, and very stuck on that one, to like not sure where to go. I see a Cancer simply missing their person, straight up, and remembering how it was like one way or one thing or another that led to that hurt that cut you to the quick. All right, so yeah, very much in your feels on that too. A lot of fire in that magician, that mage card, that seer card. All right, so now distant past on this one as we start to cut into it. We've the Hierophant, some knowledge seeking here, and reflecting back and really thinking about what happened in the past and what you went through here, and like not wanting to have to go through it, but really learning how to work with the energies here. Taurus and Aquarius energy shows up, and remember, Aquarius is like an all signs reading. Basically, at this point, everything connects to an Aquarius reading. You should watch those not from my channel, but from all the channels. Watch mine too, of course. But in a more recent past here, somebody put you in your place, and like this ego death had to make you do a lot of thinking, and it hurts. It cuts you right down. All right. And a Capricorn energy, the Devil card shows up here. Recent past events shows maybe being accused of being obsessive or addicted, or even having addictions that you had to work through or had to grapple with here. It may have started like when you at least didn't expect it, and it was an ego that just like dropped everything. Capricorn energy. Your future goal and outcome and your influence on this is the Two of Wands. You are indeed feeling stuck, Aries energy, and trying to figure out a decision to go forward and to get something on this here. You feel like too much has passed, and you're just kind of feeling stuck on it here as the planet's all retrograde. So, your future incoming energy is a Death card, a rebirth, Scorpio energy. To come back around on this one for something new. Look at how the hearts had to be taken out and transplanted to come into this. Jupiter retrograding Taurus will come in with an assist, and the new moon that's going to be on the 14th in Virgo, while the sun's in Virgo, will cause a lot of more of this reflection of feeling clouded, kind of open-minded to bring this through. The retrogrades are going to try to help usher in a new beginning for you of what was cut out and the mindsets that you don't deserve to come back, so that they come back in and they come correct in this one. Your environmental factors on the situation is the Prince of Swords. Cancer, they're freaking straight up watching you, okay? Environmental factors is the Page of Swords. Artisan from Leverage shows up drinking the orange soda. Maybe I'm talking to a Cancer who really loves orange soda, like Sunkissed, that orange pop, or Sunny Delight, like that type of orange juice, you know? So, but dude, your environmental factors, the Page of Swords, they're watching you, Cancer. This is, as you're learning knowledge to find a new beginning, they're looking at you, the new beginning you're getting, and being like, oh, wow, check this out. So if you've got social media, Cancer, they're on it. They're watching it. If you post on your Instagram or YouTube or that, they see it. They're checking it out. Even if it's under a fake profile or something, their eyes are on you because you're a spotlight performer with this third house energy here, because you might even be communicating out more about this stuff as it goes. Now, your inner emotions, how it's all making you feel, is the Eight of Swords. Analysis paralysis shows up, trying to transmit and receive at the same time, but feeling at a point where it was like the inner emotions having to transmit out to manifest to bring this back here. You both are at a point of wanting to give it one last shot here because you're communicating to each other on a plane. I don't see, it's like a point of no contact at the moment, but you guys still speak to each other, like on an astrological plane. Maybe in the 3D, there's something that stops and got in your way, but in the 5D, you both are all still connected, and that's how you feel, because you straight up Eight of Swords missed them. Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, heavy Aquarius on this one, along with Scorpio too. Earth energy too. So that bottom of the deck switches around to a Six of Cups from where we're at, heavy energy, and I told you, you straight up miss them, and you want that confidence back. Maybe you guys really had some good connections here. Knight of Wands, the rock star, that confidence to go up on the stage and do what you got to do to get through to it. The Johnny Bravo card shows up. Maybe something about a black t-shirt or even a black hoodie may resonate with you, okay? So let's take a look at an outcome forward to it, because it's taken you a long time, Knight of Pentacles, and we're going to see what this manifests out. All right, so give me some clarifiers on this first row here with the Star card, Aquarius, Four of Pentacles, Capricorn, and the Seer. I'm pulling a lot of fire energy off the Seer this time, because the Seer has all the energies embraced into him, but I'm seeing those four wands at the top of this card that's showing a twin flame connection, along with the heavy Aquarius, Virgo to Capricorn on this one, and Taurus. It's some knowledge showing up, and something about a bird or a dove, okay? All right, yeah, the Fool card, taking a leap of faith, shows up. And maybe one of you guys has a tattoo that is about each other or makes you think about each other, that resonates to you, because that tattoo always jumps off the screen here at me when the Fool card shows up. So that new beginning is coming in, and dude, underneath that new moon on September 14th is some kind of an energy around that as a turning point or a focal point that's going with the moon here. Secrets being revealed and lifted with a Fool to an Ace of Wands. So their Page of Swords snooping on you, right? But they freaking want you. Shh, don't tell. They're planning to freaking butter your crab legs. Totally, dude. Okay, totally. Darling. Cancer. You do got nice legs. You and Virgo got some good legs. That's all I'm saying, okay? All right, so anyways, clarifiers on this, since we're at a point that it's looking good. It's the Six of Swords. I'm seeing a lot of cards to tie the Gemini reading too. There could be a tie into that one. But with the Six of Swords, here's Aquarius to look back on this. So Aquarius, clarifying Aquarius, as your dreams start speaking to you more. Maybe you're even finding out that you like speak in your dreams or talk in your dreams a little bit, talk in your sleep or something. Nine of Cups, but you talk about happy times and good times here. So this has you reconnecting with those energies that you set aside as a spotlight performer with all eyes being on you. Maybe you even have like a little social platform or something you do online. But what it is, you had to go through this ego debt that they put you through to remember those good times with Judgment. And I'm pull mutable energy off Judgment. Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini, and Virgo. So I'm seeing a Cancer here that like scrolls back through their camera roll all the time with the Fool card, and like you get to that point, there's like those pictures when you get back far enough, and it's you and your person, and you're happy and you're smiling, and you start smiling at those memories, and then you see one that was a memory of a not so good time with you guys that pops up here, and it like triggers it in the other direction. And I keep hearing, now I'm hearing Camera Roll by Casey Musgraves. You know, don't scroll your camera. When these memories hit, depending on what they hit, it triggers different energies with you, Capricorn. I'm pulling Uranus and Saturn and Pluto energy, all some retrograding planets on this, because you scroll back on that to retrograde as that full moon hits in Aries on the moon energy, which is your dominant rock, Cancer, so it's what's going to affect you the most. It's what's going to change to bring in the Six of Wands here. So at the end of the month, you're going to be motivated to want to revisit those things, talk to those that have reached out to you that you've been grappling about or thinking about. And this Six of Wands victory here, Leo energy, shows that something coming in is exactly what you've dreamt. Your goal or destiny is being clarified with the Six of Wands. Victory on that one. And if Caitlin Petty's a Cancer, that's going to blow my freaking mind on that one. But also, expected. Rewind for more clarification on that one. Yeah, anyhow, so clarifying that out there, you've got this energy that's allowing you to visit these things that you've thought about and not sure if you wanted to, and actually be able to communicate in a more mature manner about them. Now, you might even be more into checking the clock. Look who's back. It's the moon. Told you as I'm talking about your dominant rock. You might be checking the clock more every day, and you're seeing things like 1111, 222, 444, and you're like, why the frick do I always look at the clock at this time, Archer? It's freaking crazy. It's because those moon cycles connect you to things like that. The moon is on a new cycle all the time. It's basically following your 24-hour day period as it is, you know what I mean? So you might experience that because you keep him at that point, and like you might even look at that stuff before you even realized you were awake. Because I'm sensing a lot of friction and stuck energy on that moon to the Judgment card. But the outcome is going to be Six of Wands. So it might not feel right at the beginning of the month, but closer to the 14th of September, and 14 is Temperance. That's Sag energy. So you will start to feel a little more balanced and healing out. The new moon might be a point when Cancer that I'm talking to feels a little happier or something. And the full moon is when you go kind of the other direction and don't feel so well. So there's a lot of friction and stuck energy, like driving a car with the parking brake on, you know, and it's moving, but it's really hard and sluggish. Knight of Pentacles. It's like really hard, really sluggish. And like, you know, there's a Six of Wands happiness there that's meant to be. My neck started itching. That's interesting. That's different, huh? But like I see on the Six of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles on Judgment with the moon that it almost spin flips, especially with how much you missed them as I was pulling your base cards. I'm seeing here that like a sacrifice almost being made where it was like, you know what? I just want them happy, Archer, even if it's not with me. And if I have to disconnect from it, so be it. If they are happy, they're happy. Which might lead us to this Taurus Hierophant card in the distant past here. Like, it might be something to realize, though, on the Six of Wands, that energetically, they miss you too. I'm already pulling that off both you guys, because the Knight of Pentacles is showing up as the clarifiers at both decks. So that means you guys are both, hold on, I can't even get this around here. You guys are both syncing, and you're both feeling this energy. And the moon is coming out for you guys with the Aquarius star here on your side. So underneath that moon, you guys connect more. Definitely Neon Moon, Casey Musgraves. Heavy Casey Musgraves. There's a Cancer that just loves her music or something. But it's like an energy that's guiding you as the decks sync up. You got the Knight of Pentacles on both. It's very slow moving, but it's also the Knight of Pentacles is the post-service card. Tried, tested, and true. So you're missing them just as much as they're missing you here. So it is mirroring here. So now what I'm seeing here on this clarifying down here with the Hierophant to the Devil, the past year outcome of being at a point of having to make a decision here. You know, they regret putting you through what they did in the past. I feel your person's energy wanting to come out on this one. All right. So let's see. Give me clarifiers on the past, please, and thank you. We are grateful. We are so grateful. Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, which does connect because the there is a Sphinx on this in the wider weight deck, which is the Sphinx from the Chariot, Cancer and Sag. It's spirit guiding you guys together. I said you were connected on an energetical plane. So in the distant past here, you guys had to come through this point into each other's. This may have been something here that was an in and out energy to the max point. When you guys started, when you didn't least expect that you had to go through it, a spirit cleared the energies. Like maybe you guys even met in the most unusual way. 4 of Cups, more Cancer, could be another Cancer. Like maybe something that there was a fondness here with that Wheel of Fortune. You had to go through it for the Ace of Pentacles, but like they just weren't ready yet. It wasn't 10 Pentacles. It was just starting, just planting the seed. And like there was a fondness for you. There was a love for you. King of Wands. They just weren't quite there and ready yet. The full moon and Aries energy at the end of the month showing up here as this gets energized and the passion comes in here. It develops something. They're telling me, like, your person's literally coming out on this one on that. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Sagittarius energy. That, like, there was a fondness. They loved you. They just weren't in love with the situation of you yet because they had been through an awful lot. And they're almost feeling a little fumbled on their words, like they're unsure how to say it because they feel like it would hurt too much. 9 of Swords. It was kind of like they were still finding themselves, and they feel awful, but they're telling me, yeah, Archer, I was talking, I was taking for Cancer, but then like I felt too much of this here, and I'd been through so much in my 3D life. In the 5D, I energetically loved Cancer, and I know where something was there, but my 3D self just wasn't ready at the time. 9 of Swords, up in their feels, playing Caitlin Petty, staring on the ceiling on repeat while staring at the ceiling looking for something. And they're straight up telling me, Archer, we are so sorry we had to do this. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, they feel like they failed you or let the situation down because their childhood was so different and so disconnected that they might have had to have leveled up really early. They might have had to come into a situation like that wound up in a straight up ghost feeling here. They had to put this connection on ice in order to find themselves. 9 of Swords to the King of Wands with the Ace of Cups. And they might have been through some other options. They might even tried looking in other directions. They feared they had no more they could do to help you with the situation, and that's because they were still finding themselves. But what they've been through shows that they're at that choice where 9 of Swords is one path down the road, and the Ace of Cups, your energy, is the other path down the road. They are very sorry they had to do this. They really did not want it to have to be this way. And I'm seeing something about a dog that might resonate to you or someone. Like maybe it means something to you both with the mirroring energy that comes out on those 2 Knights of Pentacles. Like, or maybe you just got a new puppy, or you found out they did. Like I'm seeing, like, especially a golden retriever or a Malamute, something about a larger, fluffier, just a comfort dog, almost like an emotional support animal type thing to you guys, whether it's got papers or not. It's a connection, a tie that keeps you guys together. Maybe even dogs are you and your person's spirit animals, right? So yeah, Ace of Wands is back too. Dude, they still, 2 of Swords, 2-2 could be a number, and you also got a pair of aces, 1-1-2-2, or variations of those numbers, 2-2-1 and 1-2-2 could be numbers that might ring out to you or resonate. That Ace of Wands, they still want you. Even though they feel like they failed this, they found out that they're in love with you. And they had to put this connection on hold because there was nothing more that could come of it. And they feared at that time that, like, the Cancer they grew up in that situation and were doing whatever they had to survive. They may even have tried to find those other cups, but realized that they've slowly been discovering now, Ace of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups, pair of aces on the 2-2s, that, like, you're kind of where their answer was and where it was to begin with. And that they're seeing now that, like, no one could replace Cancer. There might be others that look like Cancer, act like Cancer, come close to Cancer, but they're just not Cancer. So close energy right there. And it's like they think that staying quiet is what Cancer wants. So like this full moon energy in Aries at the end of the month, but especially that new moon energy at the 14th is going to energize it, because Cancer, they're still feeling at the moment right now as we're just into Mercury retrograde to figure out the plans here. And what I'm seeing on this Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, is like, Archer, I'm afraid if I say anything or say something here that I'm going to wind up getting a crab claw to the juggler that I'm not ready for, 9 of Swords, because like sometimes Cancer can be intimidating with that stuff. But so I'm just staying quiet. Wheel of Fortune, Taurus, Ace of Cups. I think it's what Cancer wants, and that's the direction I'm trying to go with, just to like keep Cancer happy. Cancer, they're actually literally saying the same thing to me that your energy is, Cancer. They literally are saying that they feel like they just want you happy, even if it means they're not. You guys both miss each other in a way that I haven't felt in a reading in a long time. That death card, as your incoming energy, shows that there's a new cycle that's going to come in here, and communication comes into it. It's like almost to that point that they kind of, in a way, Ace of Cups, realize you're the one that got away. And hey, they're kind of missing you too. But if one of you guys spoke up, it might change something. But you both feel like you're almost like you're in a martyr status of trying to, just as long as the other person's happy, I know I'll never be happy again. So that's fine. I'll just stay stuck. Guess what? The first clarifier that pops on this one with Cancer, the Lovers, is at the bottom of the deck. Gemini shows up with the 10 of Cups, Pisces, showing that love is literally all you need in coming in here. There's communication coming your way that is going to make this go the distance. This is literally the opposite of how you're feeling at this point right now. Jupiter retrograding in Taurus is coming in with the assist on this with the freaking Lovers at the bottom of the deck and the 10 of Wands. 10-10 shows up, and we saw the 10 of Wands earlier out of this too. So that point of completion brings you in with the Queen of Wands. Leo energy shows up, and the third time's the charm. In my Titanic deck, this is Violet Jessup. The first time you did something, the second time they did something, the third time is the charm that this goes the distance, and it's clarifying on that Scorpio death card. So something new and that happened or energized in August, maybe at even around Leo into Virgo season, was a catalyst to start this here. And Jupiter retrograding comes into the assist to bring in that harmony with Sagittarius's knowledge that allows you to go the distance and see where things happen with the Chariot on the Prince of Swords. Literally, just in case you wanted the extra clarifier in the environmental factors, they're watching you. Chariot energy, that's you right there. And there could be an energetical distance between you guys, or Cancer, Leo, cusp, or replacements that resonate to you or them. But again, that new moon on the 14th is a point where this starts to go to that 8 of Swords, that you guys go this way and start to sync. The cycles come back in, and you get to grow in a sense of 10 Cups confidence to go forward on this one. And they're going to get this back too to talk to you guys. It's like I don't see any anger here from Cancer. If you're the cross watcher watching, I see more hurt than anger. And once you guys realize that you've all forgiven each other with the Star card, clarifying onto the Star card, this literally shows this cycle coming to a circle and closing back in. It's a go back around comeback that you've manifested in, so that you guys both come back a little better, a little clearer, a little more open-minded, and ready to go for something that's like, whoa, energy coming in big free time. I told you, Aquarius is like in all signs right now, that basically any and all placements will resonate to it. And you guys are both synced with the Star, because you realize that you are each other's guiding lights. You were and are like their answers, the end all be alls, and that this is, man, dude, they want you, man. There's like literally just no other way around it right there. I don't see anger here. I see like relief coming in any way. Not overexcited, not underexcited. On the Tower for a new beginning to manifest something into this one. Yeah, so the fight you guys did have, this was a huge endpoint that had to end this one. So your environmental factors are clearing out to guide you guys back together here. It's like just a really simple text from this here. Like not overexcited, not underexcited, but just a little bit of like, hey, are you okay? Hey, how you been? You know, straight. You had to soothe the Savage Beast to come into this one. Leo energy comes in to show with the World card that you guys are going to come together, and that communication is going to let you guys go the distance. They're seeing more signs in that around them that this is the direction to go than you would even understand with the Page of Cups. That's your energy, along with who else is there. Aquarius, that little starfish, and the crab on there. There's like no way, once they get past the point right now, that they, with that Tower card, they think that they were so bad to you that they can't repay the karmic debt or the energies without realizing that you forgive, you forget. They come back, and they come back incorrect here, and you guys both feel mature and ready to do this, which the cards are all telling me that, yeah, you freaking are, with the Strength of the World card for both you guys. This is mature, and it's going to be like a long-term investment, because you guys see and know each other's worth. Something that wasn't even there before shows back up with the Strength. And like they're seeing signs like even like street names. Maybe your name is a street near where they live, or like billboards, or like there's a local dealership with your name on it or something like that. But there's something that causes you to stay on each other's minds more than you realize. And I'm seeing that both of you just like handling this with a lot more Six of Wands, mature energy, and good in each other's company, making bank and money on this one. And like on a side note for some here that are trying to find the guidance through this, something about like letting spirit find its way through, and going back to like that hoodie energy. I'm still seeing a Cancerian putting on their favorite sweatshirt or their favorite hoodie. Maybe was it theirs or something that's in the picture. I brought this up, but that shirt, that hoodie or that sweatshirt really keeps pulling back on me with a Four of Wands. Yeah, it's that wish granted for you to come back around on this one. There's a divine union and a divine couple in this one that goes the distance here. You guys both had to go off and work on yourselves for a while to receive the energy that's coming your way. And coming back into this here, you guys were both ready to give it that one last shot. And it's heavy twinning, heavy mirroring energy, and something that it completely changed both of your guys' life. And spirit kept this connection on hold as like the twin flame separation phase comes to a close, soulmates come together, twin flame unions, all the usual stuff that you see as Mercury retrograde shows us. We're the ones, and this is the direction to go. Wishes granted. So yeah, this time it's more of a long-term investment, and giving it that one last shot is what spirit intended to have happen, so you guys can go the distance. It's taken a long time, Knight of Pentacles, but it's still that Four of Wands wish, 11-11. Cancer, if this resonated in any way, shape, or form, and I hope it did, yeah, because you got like heavy Aquarius, you got Leo, you got Cancer energy, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius is here. Yeah, Aries, it could be anything, but a lot of energy is coming your way. That's why you're feeling so much. Yeah, if this resonated in any way, please leave a comment down below here. Let me know what it did, how it did, who and what you're dealing with, if it played out. And if you'd like to find out more with me, you can, Two of Wands, email me for a personal reading request at archerastrology@gmail.com, where we'll hook up, connect, and we'll take it from there. And in the meantime, do remember, this will resonate to any and all placements of Cancer within your chart, because we are FHA compliant at Archer Astrology, and we'll read for any sign or placement which desires and inquires, because we are not just our big four, we are all the parts of our chart. So until next time, remember to set the bell to all notifications. I'll see you Monday nights for the live all signs here on the channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. And check out the playlist, the base covers, the pick of cards, my Instagram, my TikTok, and do all the awesome YouTube stuff. Subscribe and be a part of the family. So until next time, Cancer, that we meet, I do appreciate you and sending you big hugs your way. Very grateful for the time you spent with me. See ya. Till next time. Peace out, Archer. Yeah, cheerio. Namaste.